Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Last time, after we cleared the second challenge, we went through into the Battle Royale. We entered the Battle Royale and we completed our first little experience on it. Now we're heading towards Route 7 to the next island challenge. Alright guys, let's get going to our next island challenge. Wait, we don't need to heal our Pokemon, right? No, we do not. Totem's done. We are here. I'm Kiwi. Marowak and I are students of the ancient dances that have been passed down in Aloha for generations. The trial of Kiwi. You'll find that it's a bit different than the trials you have faced up to this point. Of course, you will attempt it, right? Yes, I will. My trial will test your powers of observation. There will be a dance, and then another. Your task will be to find a difference between the two. Begin. Watch carefully and memorize the dance. What's the difference between the previous dance? The middle guy. But how? That was truly spectacular. And to add to the spectacular, come macro. Whack! The wild macro appeared. Water is super effective against it, so this attack will one-hit KO it. No, we don't need Sing. Macro was so pleased by your right answer that it simply had to battle you. Onward to the second dance. Watch carefully and memorize the dance. What's the difference from the previous dance? The hiker. But how? That was truly spectacular. And to add to that spectacle, come on my fine hiker. Aloha. has a Magmar. I think we'll Bubble Beam this Magmar. My hacker friend was so pleased by your right answer that he simply had to battle you. Onward to the final dance. Well, that's clearly obvious. It's whatever that totem Pokemon is. But how? That was truly spectacular. And to the add to the spectacle, come totem Pokemon. Challenged by Totem Sazil? Totem Sazil's aura flared. I sent out Brony, and it's a fire type, so I'll go ahead and use my Z power to knock it down a bit very quickly. That's so close to being one-hit KO, and then he has to use a berry. That's not fair. Okay, now we have to face... What does he summon? A Sandit. That's alright. We'll go ahead and use Disarming Voice to attack both of them. Hopefully it will kill the totem boss. Oh well, that did no damage whatsoever to either one of them. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and Bubble Beam it, then it should die. I was trying to hopefully do some damage to one and kill the other one while I was at it, but apparently I should have just used Bubble Beam last turn to kill the totem boss. So this turn, it would have actually took out Sandit. Should he learn Bite? Should he learn Bite? Terracat. No, he doesn't need Bite. He has Fire Fang. Alright. You can't use the same move twice in a row because of Torment. That's alright. An Aqua Jet does the same amount of damage. And once again, we cleared the next totem boss. Spectacular! With your keen observations, you were able to even see the fine differences between our dances, and you defeated the totem Pokemon with such ease. The totem Pokemon was carrying Firearm Z. It is now yours. The trial is now complete, and this is how you use the Fire Emblem Z power. Thank you, my dear Macro. For when we meet a Pokemon that you would like to make your companion, take these Quick Balls. Once more, you may now use the red Pokemon Charizard. Charizard will be able to lend you his strength and you'll be able to go anywhere you have been in an instant. So we don't need to learn Fly anymore. This is awesome. I've been hoping they would get rid of all the requirements for using Surf, Fly, and everything else. This is spectacular. The Fire Emblem Z, you should show it to the trial guide outside the captain's barricade at the bottom of the mountain. It is time for us to return to our dance. The feeling of the Aloha Pokemon and our Pokemon and our true nature of Z power. The answer lies in our dance, and so we must dance on. Okay, now that we're done with the third island challenge, let's go ahead and fly to the Pokemon Center. Okay, now that we're done healing our Pokemon, let's go ahead and go up to the area that we need to go next. Oh, that's Fire Emblem Z. Congratulations on clearing Kiwi's trial. In that case, you may pass into the tunnel to the next area. There you go, you're free to pass. Captain Malo trial is up ahead. Go along Route 8 and you'll find it. Lush Jungle. Alright, let's go to Lush Jungle. You there? Aren't you fancy? Chloris? Oh, excuse me. I'm a scientist. My name is Chloris. The theme of my research is bring out the potential of Pokemon. What brings out the power of Pokemon is, I believe that is, the bond they share with their trainers. And thus, my attention is drawn to trainers like yourself. Trainers bond to their Pokemon through the power of Z-Ring. Now that I think of it, I never asked your name. It's Joe, is it? I remember. To commemorate our encounter, let me give you a TM. We now have Flame Charge. If you're able to utilize Flame Charge fully, you'll be able to have a great battle with the totem in the next trial, the trial in the Lush Jungle. Z-Power is the true potential that I seek, despite it surpasses the Mega Ring. Apparently there are uninhabited islands for Pokemon called Pokeplego here in Aloha. Aloha is fascinating. I believe that I will stay in Aloha for some time. Well then, Joe, I hope to see you again sometime. Alright, let's get back on Tauros and continue to Lush Valley. Go collect this hyper potion over here, and then continue on. And here's another Pokemon Center. And this is where we're going to end it for this episode. In our next episode, we will go ahead and challenge the captain of the area. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more Pokemon content. This is Joe, we'll see you next time.